Hello and welcome back to The Infected. It is day 60, 10:18 a.m. And we are just moved into the fall. I set a goal at the end of the last video that I really wanted to go buy the extractor. Let me pull it up and see if I can find what it's actually called. Yeah, I'm sorry, the advanced mixer. What I realized is I went down to the trader to find out how much it costs, and I sold all of the rest of the peripheral stuff that I didn't think I would really need, and it's $1,000. And if you can see in my upper corner right here, I managed to get up to $425, which means I don't have anywhere near enough money to make the advanced mixer. Now, I know there are different methods to make things that you can sell in the game. I believe one of them is fishing lures or something like that, but I don't actually know where that's for sale at. Oh, you know what? I took some injury. I had a wolf jump me when I wasn't paying attention. I just turned around to my kitchen and I'd taken some damage. I hadn't realized I had a bleed effect. Oh, wow. I need to take a med kit. Med kit it is. There we go. Yeah, glad I caught that. I would have just healed over and not even realized it. Anyway, it is going to take me quite a while to build up enough money to make a mixer, whatever way I choose to save up for it. Now, in the last episode, I did a lot of looting, and I'm not sure I even got everything marked, but I started here, went all the way down, did all of these two cities down here, these three cities down here, and then finished with this. Oh no, then did this city, and then did this city. Oh, and the other thing that makes me think of is I was able to get more tech. You can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left to unlock, and I have 9 tech points. So I assume the tech pages disappear once you've actually gone through and unlocked everything. I'm not really sure how that works, but that's where I'm at right now. I don't have any more technology that I need to find, but I'm going to open these up as I progress. The one thing I'd like to start with, though, is the stove, because that is one thing I'm going to work on today. So my plan is to continually be cycling through this cement to start making as much money. Each of these cement blocks sells for 80 cents. 10 of them sells for $8. There's 40 in here, which should be $320. So once I have this completely full, I have $320. 2 of them full will be $640, which is it should be more than enough to be able to buy that mixer. However, ironically, in order to buy the second mixer, I want to build a second mixer so that I can start producing the cement faster. And I realize this is kind of a waste of electrical parts, because once I and whatever else is going to go into this, it's kind of a waste of materials, because I'm going to turn around and destroy this, only get some of the materials back. But, for me, it's worth it, because I just don't want to spend forever going to get that. It was 4 electrical parts, or 4 mechanical parts, and I think 4 electrical parts. I didn't look that carefully. Let me go back and double check. Yep, 4 electrical, 4 mechanical, 10 screws, which I should have here. Oh, yeah. And 20 ingots. Now, 20 ingots might be a problem. I went through and did a lot of work. And let me just take some fragments with me, so that I can start cooking some more ingots. Actually, I think most of them, yeah. I'm going to grab all of those, and then 6, 8. There we go. That should be enough to run 2 of them. Let me start these. Okay, I was already cooking them. I didn't remember that. Or is that aluminum? Oh, it's aluminum. I also went through and pulled out all of my extractors. So all of my extractors are now completely empty. Is that full? Yeah. Except I don't think this guy's turned on. Oh yeah, he is. He's burning. I don't think I'm running this guy, though. Yeah. I could run that guy. Oops. Thought that was going to be it. Okay. Oh, you know what? I've got a lot more iron than I realized. Okay. So it was 20 iron. So let me just take the shelf full of iron and head over there. I need to remember to come back and work on my forges. Either turn them off or refill them here in a second. There we go. Yeah, I'd love to come up with some clever naming convention, but I don't have one. I can't think of anything. All right, I need wires. Wires are... Did I dump my biofuel? Yeah. Oh, I've been making lots of biofuel. I don't record it, but every morning I go through my chores, I check all of my extractors, and I go through and pull out all of the spoiled food. Just so that... And let me pull up this guy. Oops, that's the wrong button. That's 4. That's 3. So I go through and I pull out all of my... No, I pull up all of my biofuel. There. Save. Go to different weapon. So I can tech it. There. I go through and I get all of my spoiled food. And make it into biofuel. Just because I don't want the spoiled food sitting over there. And I don't want all of the storage getting cluttered. Okay. So right now, we're pulling in 455 power. We've got 100 out. Although, I need to fill this thing for it to run. Actually, I bet I need to do the other one too. Oh, let me show you one other thing I did. It's my... Yeah, let's grab this guy. Alright. Go. Mix. And... Did I not... Oh, that's weird. I pulled the clay... But I forgot to put more in. Interesting. So both of those are going. And I'm... Why I only have 80 power out? Are these not these both mixing? I thought they took more power than that. Okay. So I don't have... Coincidentally, these guys are not running. Because I don't have many rocks. I've been filling them up a little bit at a time. But I just switched Mike off of... filling crates and told him to go get rocks because I just don't have enough. And I probably should start doing some of my own. Okay, there we go. So 40 for each mixer and then apparently 100 for the grinder. So I'm pulling 180. It'll be 280 if I get enough rocks to run both of those. But by the way, those are my fragments. That's it. I went through a lot of fragments building that gate yesterday. I also went through a lot of sand because I built all of this glass out. I had a lot of sand, so I just sat and cooked it all. Okay. While that is mixing, let me make one more run to fill up the iron again, and then we're going to get started on building the kitchen. I need to remember to come over and constantly rotate those mixers, or constantly shuffle the mixers, so that I can get the cement in a reasonable amount of time. I really hope to be able to do that in today's episode, but I don't know that that's going to happen unless I spend a tremendous amount of time grinding off camera. And unfortunately, my vacation time is now over, which means I don't have near as much time as I did before, which is unfortunate. Very sad. That's it. Okay. What? There we go. Need to drop off these 3 ingots. They'll irritate me until I do it. And let's check this again. Oh, okay. I'll come back in a second. Anyway, I need to work on the kitchen. Now, I don't have a great layout in mind. I know that I'm not really keen on moving the sink. And if I do move it, I'd like to keep it on this wall or possibly on that wall right there, because I don't want to have to mess with the plumbing. I certainly can. I'm just not eager to do it. I like having my workbench here and my advanced workbench here, but I don't really want to keep the chemistry table in the dining room, but I don't really know what to do with it. So I'm struggling with that right now. I think for right now, I'm just going to move it out of here. You know where I'm going to dump it right now? Just because I don't have a better spot. It's right up here. Because the thing about the chemistry table is you don't use it that often. So it doesn't have to be super accessible. That might end up being its permanent home. And every time I need to use it, I'll have to run around trying to figure out where I put the thing. All right. Where to put the loom. The loom is not a kitchen thing. Run, little frog, run. I don't know where to put it. I don't want it outside. It doesn't seem like it should be an outside thing. And it isn't an industrial thing. I'm just going to stick it up here for right now. It's a bit like the it's a bit like the chemistry station. You use it for a couple of very specific projects. And then once it's done, it's done. You know what? You guys need to go outside too. You're handy to have here, but kind of in the way. Guess I'm just going to dump you right there. Now, I am excited to be able to make the stove because I believe the stove is the last thing I need so that I can get rid of that. I have my fire pit over here, and the fire pit is an intricate part of the game, but it's very early game intensive, and I want to get to the point where I don't have to use it anymore so I can get rid of it. Because it's just kind of, to me, in the way, and I'm really wanting to have progressed past that. I don't remember, did I show you, or if I showed you, but I made the second set of stairs. I also went and changed, if I had back over, I changed some of the railings around Mike's house. I like the new design a little bit better. We'll see. I don't know. It's not really relevant. Just want to mention it, catch up on progress on what I did. One thing I also am really going to struggle with is what to do with all these lights, because it needs to be bright enough in here for me to work, but not too bright. Okay. I mean, I shouldn't say it that way. It needs to be bright enough, so I need a lot of these fire pots in here so that I can work in here and record while I'm working in here. But I don't want to hook up a bunch of lights because I don't want to use the power for it. So, you know, I said I don't want to redo the plastic, and I don't. But I would love to be able to use this window as having a nice view. And the sink here seems like a nice choice. The butchering table over here, on the other hand, is fine, but I don't butcher very often. But I would like to put the butcher table next to the sink because I'm constantly having to clean up afterwards. I like having the dried rack in the kitchen, but I'd love to have maybe a better nook for it. So let me see if I can add what this, let me just lay it down and see what it looks like. Walls, half wall. Let me put a half wall here. That takes 4 planks. One, two, three, 4. Okay, and let's see if we can move these things over here. I hope I don't lose my meat. Oh, it won't let me move it while I've got meat on it. Shoot. That means I'm going to have a bunch of meat in my inventory, which I'm not super keen on, but so I'm losing my window spot if I put the meat right here. But on the other hand, it does make sense to put it next to a window. I don't know. I might move that. I might not. It just seems like the most natural spot for it. Okay. I just had an idea. What if I put the divider on the other side? No, because then I'd have to move the sink up there. I was going to say I put the butchering table over by the window. I'm not sure I like that idea. Actually, I think I'm just going to move these guys and stick with my original plan, which is to put the drying racks over here. I am going to have meat on my inventory forever. Or I'm going to have to find a place to dump it. Ooh. There we go. Let's put the butchering table right here. Oh, is it axe on the left or axe on the right? I don't know. Let me move the fire pot also. I like the fire pot there. It's a good spot to get good light. I really want this thing centered under the window. I don't know if I can get the fire pot in. Yeah, I can't. So I'm just going to put it right there. There. There we go. That makes sense. You can butcher, not a great view, but at least you got fresh air, and hopefully you've got a cross wind going right there. What do we think? Should we put another divider? Nah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Okay. Oops. Let me go check on my mixer real quick. Because like I said, I need these things to constantly be going. Particularly during the day when I'm getting most of my power. I might be able to. Oops, I didn't turn that on, did I? Mix. Didn't turn that one on either. I hope that isn't going to turn into a habit. Drop those guys off. And I'm going to shut this door because because I've never taken the time to completely close off my defenses. You can see the wolf out there. I was just literally standing right here looking at my little table right here, and it jumped me, and it took me a minute to figure out what was going on. Anyway, let's see. Let's start looking at the different options we've got for what we can place. Placeable furniture kitchen. This is the one I unlocked. Well, this makes sense to go in the corner. You know what? Let's just move all the fire pots out of the way for right now. And then I will relocate them where I can when I'm done moving this stuff around. Okay. Yes, definitely darker. All right. Let's put the placeable furniture kitchen. Definitely going to put you right here in the corner. It doesn't make sense to put a corner piece anyplace else. Although I guess that's not really true. You could put a corner piece off right here and come out. And that way you just have kind of a little separated area here. But what does this take? Planks and nails. I'm going to go just make a bunch of planks and nails. Because I suspect I'm going to go through a lot of them. My guess is that's going to be a very common thing I need. Oop, I forgot to drop off my cement. See how many planks I can carry. I am definitely going to need to drop off the cement. That stuff is heavy and it's filling up my inventory. I also need to drink some water. All right, let's start with this. There we go. Oh, that's right. This has got storage in it. I don't know what I'm going to keep in there. Ooh, I'm going to keep the meat in there that I just got. That's a great idea. Am I done with you? You've got 30 seconds left. Let's dump you. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys, well, I'm sure not everybody. As a matter of fact, I'm sure most people did not catch my video on TCG Card Shop Simulator. But my cat got her revenge. She has a tendency to sneak up here. As a matter of fact, you may have just heard her jump on the table. And she walks across the power strip. We've got it kind of blocked off right now. And because she likes to walk up there and step on it. Now, my computer's hooked up on a different power supply than my monitors are. My monitors are running off a different wall outlet. She walks across that power supply and all of a sudden I lose my monitors. And no more recording. And I forgot to dump that. Too busy watching my cat, seeing if she's going to get her revenge. Okay. Good progress. Now let's dump the meat in this inventory. I just got to remember that I put it here. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Good. Do I need meat? I need a little food. I'll just eat one. Actually, I'll eat this liver. That's what I really need. All right, I may have to go get some more canned food later. I don't really want to move the canning process into here because it's convenient to do it where the food is at. But I might just start making all of the cans and bring them in here. That would save me from having to run all the way over to where Mike is at. Let's see what I've got for options next. Furniture kitchen. Now, does this store anything? Oh, this is a food prep table. I forgot about that. So I can use storage, then food prep table. So I was going to make one of these, but I don't think I need to necessarily. It's unfortunately on the window position because I don't want to do food prep and have the window. I'd rather have the food prep table right in front of the window, but I don't want to lose my corner piece. Plus, I don't really have anything to put in the corner per se. It would look funny not to have a cabinet, like if I had a food prep table here and a food prep table here, and then nothing right in the corner. I don't know. That's unfortunate. I mean, I get why the developer did that, but I'm just not sure of a solution for that. Okay, let's go ahead and put the food prep table down, though. If something else, if I get inspired with some genius idea, hopefully that'll help solve the problem. All right, drop the food prep table here. These don't snap right. Yeah, that'd be super convenient. There. All right, I'm out of planks already. Let's see, 60-some degrees outside. Now, I am recording this on January 3rd, before work, actually. And it is 32 degrees outside. I have to turn my heating system off because otherwise it blows too much cold air in here. And all you hear, or blows too much air, all you hear is wind, 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 wind. So I'm hoping it doesn't get too cold in here. Plus, one of my kids is asleep still. So storage. So I need to record quick so that I can kitchen, so that I can turn the heat back on. Where does this go? Okay, this is another storage unit. Just going to drop it right there. It's that edge to make sure the counters line up. That's challenging. There we go. I think I might need more nails again. Okay, that's a good start. Let me see. How far out should I come? Let me do a couple of these. Unless there's something else that would work better. Oops. I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep clicking on plumbing and storage. I think it's because I use them all the time. Oh, I'm going to need the stove. Yeah. Let me do that next. Because the stove is something you definitely don't want next to the window. Because of the stovepipe. There we go. This is going to take a lot of stuff. Firewood, screws, and 25 ingots. Oh, that guy just burned out. I'm not going to be able to carry too much because I've got all that wood on me. And let me put you out and save the last bit of fuel. Oh, too heavy. Let's see if I can drop something here. There. Then I'll run back and get it. Okay, I need 7 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. That little there's an overlap right there. I hope you can see it on the center of my screen. Keep thinking that I put the wrong type of ingot in there, and that is an ingot of lead, but it's actually just the railing is kind of popping through. But it gets me every time. Oh, you know what I'm going to need to make also is pans. All right, 8 firewood. I think I just moved to here. I should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Check my inventory. Did I get all 8? No, I only got half of them. Wow, didn't have much to spare there. I have to cut down some trees and 10 screws. That and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That should be enough. All right, there we go. Now let's see what does it take to make the pans. I don't really remember. Where is that under? It's not in a kitchen. Oh, I think it actually might be in the book here. It's not under food prep. It's under other. Yes. Okay. So I need a pot to cook water, and that takes 3 iron ingots, and a pan takes 2 iron ingots. I can't remember what the ideal combination is. I forget. I think I use the pots more than the pans, but I'm not willing to gamble. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to make 2 of each, which means that I'm going to need 10 ingots. Oh, did it say where to build it? I can craft on the workstation. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Craft. 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 And craft. There we go. All right, let's dump them on there. Guess I'll put these on the left or on the right. I'll put these on the left. All right. Let me check my mixers again. Yeah, they're done. I need to check that guy. Actually, it's not. Oh, I don't know how much. Okay, I need to refill the biofuel. Mix. And mix. Here we go. All right, cool. So let me grab, well, I don't know if I can use coal in the oven. Let me try and see what happens. I would think you would be able to. But, you know, I don't know. Yeah, there it is, completely full. Now, I don't know what I'm going to make with it first. I need to think about what to do with that. But let's continue to build some more storage on the side. Placeable furniture, kitchen. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. I could unlock the fridge technology, and I will at some point. I'm just not doing it right now. And, yeah, there's no way to know if that's exactly lined up. So I'm just going to make 3 in a row. All right, what am I short on? Okay, I've come in and I've got the last of the stuff I need to make this. Let me move it so I can drop it into place, as I'm sure it was not going to line up properly if I didn't do this. Shoot, I need to find out if it's straight or not. There we go. There. Nice. As this developer continues to work on this, it'll be nice. I mean, certainly not that critical, but it'll be nice when this stuff starts snapping into place, like it does with the farm plots, although the farm plots are a much bigger deal, at least in my opinion. Just because it seems like you end up having to move them a lot more. Once you get these in place, it doesn't matter near as much. There, you know what? Maybe I won't put that there. I just had a thought. Let's see what happens if I try and place this. Sorry, spaced just for a second. Kitchen. Let's try and put this guy here and have him come out. Actually, I'm just going to build it and then locate it. I'm down planks again. Thought I'd grabbed enough last time. Oh, my dude's getting tired. I didn't realize it was this late in the day. What time is it? Yeah. Do I have my light on? Yeah, look at me. And I have to go back in a few minutes and check on those mixers. All right, move. I think that's lined up. It's close enough. It's hard to tell unless you're really on top of it with a big, big monitor. It's not quite perfect, but it's good enough, you know? At some point, you need to remember you're just playing a game. You're not trying to win an art contest. At least that's what I tell myself. Come on, come on. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that looks good. Plus, that'll give me plenty of space. What I'm thinking is I will bring my food over and I will fill up these areas. I'll start using these things as storage to hold my food. I may make it over in the other facility, but I'll bring it. I may prepare it over where Mike's area is, and I'll just bring the cans and store them over here. That makes sense. I would like to build one table though, kind of like as an island. Plumbing, furniture, kitchen. You know what? Those chickens are going to start becoming a whole lot more valuable. You know, I don't know where to put this. I want it to be an island, but I don't know. This seems like a very, very basic kitchen. Although, truthfully, when I get enough power, I'm going to unlock the... I just realized there were mushrooms on there. You know, I don't know why I looked at that before and I noticed the cloth, the corn, and the potato, and I never noticed the mushrooms. Weird. Anyway, what I was going to say was that we're going to put a couple of refrigerators in here to help supplement or to help fill up the area, but I don't really want to unlock technology yet, just because I don't have... Just because I... lost train of thought again, sorry. Just because I don't have... if I unlock it, I'll forget about it. And we don't have the power to run it right now. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple more fridges there. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to go, start doing some... add some more stuff to fill in this kitchen. Plus, I'd like to have a dining area, per se. This is a good food prep area, but it isn't really a good dining area. So, I don't know. I have to come up with some more ideas on what to put here. I like it. I think it looks good. But let's go back and check on our food production, or our cement production, see what we're doing. Okay, whoops. Let me get the sand. And cement. I did do a cutscene, just if you were wondering, if you're paying that close of attention, where I refilled I pulled sand out of there and then refilled my cement mix, or my cement storage. So that's why that is so much fuller than it was last time. There we go. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to need. So let me drop off my nails. Wow. I am a little short on that. Now let me see how much iron I've got, because I dropped off fragments too, but I don't remember what I had. Yeah, not tons. I mean, I could make some more iron. I think I'm just going to let these things... Oh, Mike's been working on this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The last time I was in here, all of these were empty, and I grabbed the stones that I put in out of that thing. So let's go ahead and fill this thing up till I can't hold anymore. There we go. That's good. That'll run for quite a while. Now I don't have to worry about that. Now that Mike's got these. There, is that everything? Yeah. So those aren't quite full, but I think, oh, I got one rock left. There, nice. All right, let's get going. Okay, so it is the next day. It was getting late at night, and I decided that what I was going to do was go over and do some food prep. So I went ahead and made a bunch of veggie salads and fruit salads. Now, I discovered something very interesting when I was over there working on that. Let me show you in just a second as soon as I get these out of the way. So what I realized is, since now that I've got the stove and I've got the ability to start making some better food, I went ahead and started looking at what was it going to take to make the better food. Now, the bacon pie gives you plus 1/4% or 1/4 point to stamina. The potato mix gives you 1/4 point to sun resistance. Is that Mike? Geez, somebody's making a lot of noise here. I want to make sure nothing was breaking. Like a zombie had come in and I didn't realize it. All right, sorry, let me try that again. So, whoops, let's go to food. So what I realized was that, well, of course you know that you have these three different pies that you can make. Meat pie, potato pie, and bacon pie, and each give you a benefit. And they're each made from a different mix. You've got bacon pie mix, potato pie mix, and there we go, meat stew. Now, the one thing I did not realize is each of these take at least milk. This takes 1 milk, this takes 1 milk and 1 egg, and this takes 1 milk and 1 egg. And I don't have the ability to get any of that. So I can't get any of the better food without getting any of the eggs and milk. That means that I'm going to have a shift in priority. I need to work towards being able to make the barn and start getting some animals. And I am not sure where I am going to put the barn. I have all of this land over here. I might put it over there. Or I might move my electrical storage boy, I don't know, I can't talk all of a sudden. My wind turbines and my solar panels, I might move them over to this area and put the barn up there, or I'm not sure. I have to figure it out. Anyway, I think my plan is to start working towards getting animals, or getting the barn and getting some animals. But I don't really want to end on that note. I figured I've got this nice new stove. I'm going to work on something. So what I'm going to do is check to make sure. Oh, it is ready. It's a constant job to make the cement. Hopefully, I'll still be able to go to the trader and buy the advanced cement mixer within a couple of episodes. That's probably more realistic than my last bold proclaim that I'll make it next video no matter what it takes. That's, yeah, not going to happen. So, yeah, there we go. So we've got almost 3/4 full, and our cement mixers are going, and we're not going to have any problems with that. Oh, I came over here for some clay. What I want, put one back, is 9 pieces of clay to come over. What are you doing? Where did that disappear to? It must have phased through the wall. I don't think it jumped out the... What are you doing? Okay. I actually drew the wrong weapon. I meant to shoot it, but I grabbed the wrong weapon. Okay. Now, as I was trying to say before I got so rudely interrupted by that deer, is I'm going to make a couple of clay bowls. And the thing that you can do... Oh, didn't get potatoes. Jeez. You can make... That thing threw me off. All right, I'm going to bring out the correct weapon so that if I have the opportunity, I'll shoot it. Oh, I don't know if I showed you this. I redid the rails over here. I like this better. I think I had a flat rail going across here, and I made these vertical rails run down. I think it fits better. But you are going to need potatoes to make this recipe. Let me double check, because I don't want to be wrong. Or it's not potatoes, it's onions. I know off the top of my head I was wrong. You can make this onion soup, and what the onion soup does is increases your max thirst by 1/4%, which is fantastic. And all it takes is... Read the directions. 1 onion into a boiling pot. So let me grab a bunch of onions. Ooh, that needs to be cleaned up. I guess I got some more spoiled food to take care of. Actually, I'm only going to bring 3 because I've only got 3 clay pots. But I just want to show you how this works. Looks like I'm getting thirsty. All right, let's make sure that we've got water. I'm going to come over here and drink so that I'm basically full, and I'm going to fill up both of my water containers. I'm going to come over here and drop my water into here so that I can get it to start boiling. Means I've got to light it. I don't remember how long it takes, but it isn't very long. Actually, it looks like it's boiling already. I thought it took a little longer than that. Let me see if I can drop my onion in there. You know, it's been a while since I've done this. I don't remember how to tell when it's done. Yeah, it says boiling. Nice. Let me put the other one in. Okay, in a couple of seconds, it should say... I don't know how to tell it's done. I should have tried this before I recorded it. You know what the expression is? Boiled pot never, or a watched pot never boiled, or something like that. Let's check this. Man. You know, when you're standing there, it's the same thing with the clay. When you're standing there waiting for the mixer to get done, it takes forever. But then as soon as you step away, it's done. Kind of silly. There we go. Okay. All right. Yep. Onion soup and boiling onion soup. So let me get the bowl out. There we go. One onion soup. It's too bad I'm not that thirsty, but I'm going to drink it anyway because it'll bring up my thirst. Did you see how much it popped up? That's fantastic. As a matter of fact, if I drink the other one, I might be able to increase it a point. There we go. Okay, drop you in there. Boy, it doesn't take any time to boil. That's fantastic. Oh, and the other one's done. Okay, let me drop my onion in this one. Let me get my clay pot. And it's done. Still boiling. Cool. Now let's see what happens when I drink that. Yep. Cool. Got +1 to thirst. Nice. That's exciting. That'll be really nice because you don't actually have to be thirsty to drink the onion soup. You can just drink it as much as you want to. Wow, it's really cloudy. Let's see, what time is it? It's 1:30 or 1:30 p.m. already. But let's go ahead and finish this one. Boiling, boiling, boiling. I'm going to sit down here and time this one time to figure out how long it takes to actually boil this. Or what I can do is in post-production, I can look to see at what point this is done and use the timestamps to determine how long it takes for the onion soup to get made. I don't know if this will update when I'm looking at it. Oh, it does. Okay, there it was. Nice. Oops, that was a mistake. You back. Take you to grab the soup. There we go. Now let me put my water art. That one's empty. There. That's cool. Make sure that thing went out. Fun. Nice. Well, I like it. I hope you guys too. If you have any ideas, of course, let me know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do from here on out. I do have a bunch of animals. Oh, man. Oh, that's what's going on. There's two of them. I thought if they crouched, they would stop. You know what? It's your lucky day. I don't think I'm going to chase you down. Mostly because I don't have an empty cart and I'm not making another one. I got plenty of meat over here that needs to be processed. But that's it. I'm going to call the video here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good day. And please remember, game on.